Hello everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I have another Christmas card to share with you. I love this card. This is a little snow globe card, and you have to be a little creative with this one, but there is quite a bit of big shot in this, but it's so worth it. It's super pretty. I'm also using our softly falling embossing folder so it looks like it is snowing there. I used some Winkastilla on here on the little snow, and then I used some dazzling diamonds in the snow globe to give it a little shine. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's super pretty. I really love how it turned out. So I hope you like it too. So let's get started. Alright, so you're going to need a card base, the real red, and that's 5.5 by 4 1/4. You'll need some scrap Whisper White, and one for the snow globe bottom part, and then one for the snow globe itself. And then you're going to also need some scrap of the garden green for the trees. I also used glimmer paper to cut the snowflake out. I already went ahead and cut the snowflake out. I had a couple laying around, and that's why that one got put on there. This one is from the Seasonal Chums. You can use whatever snowflakes you have, but I love this one from the Seasonal Chums. Alright, so let's get started stamping here. Now, you're going to need a few different stamp sets for this. I'm using the Coffee Cafe, and what we're using from the Coffee Cafe is this little lid here. So this is our snow globe bottom. So that's what we're using for that. You're going to need your layering circle framelits, and you're going to need your coffee cup framelits, because we're going to use the framelit to cut out the bottom part, and then we're going to use a large circle for the globe. And then also for the trees on here, it is the Card Builder framelits. It's the one that has the trees in it. And where did I put all my framelits? Alright, here they are. So this is the tree. We're using the single tree, and then this is the framelit for the bottom of the snow globe, and then we're using this circle, which is a 3-inch circle. Alright, so first things first, we're going to just take everything up to the big shot. I'm going to go ahead and stamp the little cup lid. And I'm going to use, I think I'll just use chocolate chip this time. I used smoky, I used the Sahara sand last time, or the soft suede, but I already put that up. So we're going to use this one, chocolate chip. And we're using the chocolate chip also on the reindeer. So we're just going to stamp that. So that's the only part you're going to have to stamp right now to run it through the big shot. Alright, so let's get the big shot up here. I'm going to need to run through the embossing. We're going to do that first because it needs a different setup. So we're going to use our big shot platform, one of our plates. I'm going to use my Snow Softly Falling, I believe is the name of this. I'll put it, if it's not, I'll put the correct one in there. And we're going to run this through. It's one of my favorite embossing folders. So we'll have that all embossed, ready to go. So that's that one right there. Super pretty. Okay, so then we need our magnetic platform, because this is really good to have when you're doing this many different cuts. So we're going to run this, I'm going to try to do these all together. Now the tree I'll have to do two separate because it takes, I only have one tree, so we'll do one tree here. And then we'll do the other tree and the circle together. So make sure that's lined up really good. So there's our bottom part, and here's one tree. Probably need my little, this isn't hard to get out at all. Just a couple pokes and it'll come out. So there's one tree. We'll do another tree. And where'd my paper go for the other one? Let's see, will this fit it? Yeah, that's just going to fit it. So we're going to use that scrap. I always try to use scrap when I can. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do these together. It really, if you just do all your cutting and stuff at one time, it really goes pretty quickly. Alright, so we have our circle. Let me get this poked out here. You can use your die brush if you have a die brush. It's super, super quick with the die brush. I just didn't want to bring it all up here. I actually forgot to bring it up here. So we have our two trees. Let me get all this out of the way. I like to keep my framelits back on my magnetic platform so I don't lose them. I've lost a few. So we have our two trees, our bottom, and our snow globe itself. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and stamp the snow globe first. So you have to mask the trees on this, so I'm just using some Post-it tape, and I always make it long enough to kind of wrap around the sides so it holds it in place really good. I'm going to use some garden green. And then you're going to just stamp it. Remember to remove your Post-it tape. And then we're going to stamp those on one side. And then I'm going to clean it off really good. It's important because you don't want to get the ink on your other tree. You just spray it some more. And then we're going to just do the single tree. We're going to mask the other side. And we're going to do the single tree on the other side. I see a little tiny spot right there. Alright, and then stamp your other tree down. I'm going to scoot that out of the way. We're going to get our deer and our chocolate chip. You can even put little snow on these. They're so pretty, these trees. I'm going to put the deer right in the center. And then I'm going to use these little snowflakes, and I'm going to use some smoky slate. And we're going to put some snowflakes in here. I just covered the whole thing. Okay, so now we're ready to get this together. So let's attach our embossed. And I always use fast fuse. When you emboss, it holds this down really well. And then we're going to attach the trees first. And the trees, I put adhesive on both of them first so I can kind of line them up together. Because you want to put them behind the snow globe. So I'm kind of just going to see where I'm going to place them. One there. Yep. One on the other side. And then we're going to put the snow globe right in the center here. Oh, I forgot. I also used my black and went around the edge of this to bring this snow globe out a little bit. So just add it around the edge. I almost forgot that part. It just makes it stand out a little bit up against the Whisper White that we already have down. And this is my Stampin' Up marker that I use there. I'm going to put the snow globe right in the center. And then we're going to attach this to the bottom. Right here. Isn't that cute? I think that's super adorable. And then I'm going to use my Dazzling Diamonds here. And I'm going to use the fine tip glue pen. And I'm just going to put it on these little snowflakes here. And you have to kind of work fast with this because this fine tip glue can dry on you really quickly. And then just and it's just enough. It doesn't have to be a ton on there. Cover this up really quick with your fine tip glue. Be sure to cover it back up right away because that tip is so thin it will clog up on you. Okay, so then I have my Wink of Stella, and I'm just running my Wink of Stella slightly over these little bumps of the snow right here. It gives it a little bit of extra bling, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to use this I think it's a 1/4 inch Real Red, and I'm going to make a small bow. I always make bows better off of a package. We're going to attach this with a glue dot. Make sure my little tails are even. And I'm going to put that right here. And then we're going to take another glue dot and we're going to take our little snowflake, and you're going to set the snowflake right there in the center of the bow. And that's it. Super cute, and it doesn't take a whole lot of time. I mean, for such a cute little card. So I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. If you need any supplies, go to my blog at stampingwithamore.com and shop right from my blog. Don't forget to check out the year-end sale. I've said it in my last couple videos because there's a lot of stamp sets that are Christmas that have been discounted. So you might want to check that out. I'll catch you in the next one, everyone. Have a blessed day. Bye.